Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another class, class 6 English Unit 3 Travel. In today's class, we will do word study exercise H, page number 43. In this exercise, you have to fill in the blanks with suitable form of the words given in the brackets. There are few sentences and a few words are missing from each sentence. You have to fill in the blanks to complete the sentence, but the word that you have to use in the blanks is mentioned at the end of each sentence in the bracket. For example, the first one, many programs were dash on the computer. The dash took a lot of time. The word you have to fill is install. Install, this word is an action, and in its family the noun is installation. And in this sentence, the first part, many programs were, this is talking about the action. So when we're talking about the action, we have to use the verb member of the family. So the verb member of the family is install, and it has three forms: install, installed, and the last one installed. So we have used the past form, as this action is from the past. Many programs were installed on the computer. The dash took a lot of time. Now we are not talking about the action, we are talking about the thing. Which thing took a lot of time? So we will use the noun, which is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. So when we're talking about the thing, we have to use a noun form. The noun form of install is installation. Many programs were installed on the computer. The installation took a lot of time. Now, spies have a lot of dash about the plans of the other countries. Spies are the people who are detectives, and they keep knowledge and information about people and things and countries. So spies have a lot of dash about the plans of other countries. Here we are talking about the thing. So when we are talking about the thing, we use the noun. Inform, when changed into noun, it becomes information. So spies have a lot of information about the plans of other countries. There are dash who help them to access sensitive data. Now we're talking about, again we're talking about the noun, but not the thing. We're talking about the person, because noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. So here we, in both of the sentences, we are using nouns, but in the first part we're using it as a thing, and in the second part we are using it as a person. So someone who informs is called an informer. There are informers who help them to access sensitive data, or who help them, who provide them the data and the information. The third one is, it is dash to enjoy the beauty of dash. The word you have to use is natural. It is dash to enjoy. Now we're talking about the describing word, the adjective. So we will use the adjective member of the family, which is natural. It is natural to enjoy the beauty of. Now we're talking about the thing. So when we're talking about the thing, we will use the noun form, nature. It is natural to enjoy the beauty of nature. You have to fill these blanks in your book on page number 43, exercise H. Moving on to exercise I, page number 43. Fill in the table with the correct sense word from the box. So here is a list of words from the unit: rustling, limping, carved, watery, hard, meandering, spellbound, tinkling, trekking, rugged, clattering, towering, hiking, lofty, pattering, rough, snow-capped, tumbling, gritty, splashing, embroidered, walking, soft, and murdering. These were all the words. Now what you have to do, you have to fill in the words in the correct column. The columns that we have are movement, sound, touch, and sight. Means you have to write the word into the correct respective column. The words that are used to describe a certain movement, so we will write those words in the first column. The words that are used to describe a sound, we will write them in the second column. Just like that, the words that describe the touch, the texture of something, we will write them in the third column. And the words that are described, that help us to describe the look, the appearance, or and how they look like, we will write them in the last column, sight. So I have filled a few words from the list, and you have to complete the table by finding the meaning of each word on the internet or in the dictionary, and then you have to write them into the correct column. If the word is used for the movement, you have to write it in the movement column. For example, limping is a movement, trekking is the movement, it means to climb on the mountain, hiking is also the same, all of these are movements. Rustling is the sound of the leaves, tinkling is the sound. Tinkling means a ringing sound, so we have written the word tinkling in the sound column. Clattering is the sound when two objects hit each other. So the words which are describing the sounds of different objects, we have written them in the sound column. The third one is touch, means when we touch something, the kind of uh, texture that we feel on our hands, we have to write those words describing the texture in the third column. For example, carved is a texture when the woods have been cut to make design. So when we touch it, we feel a different kind of texture. So that is written in the touch column. Just like that, hard, when we touch something hard, for example a rock or the wall, so we use the word hard to describe its texture. Again, rugged is also something which is not smooth, which is uneven. For example, the road is sometimes smooth, sometimes it is uneven, and we cannot move smoothly on it. So rugged is that texture which is not smooth, which is not straight. The last one is watery, means when we look at something and it is wet, we use the word watery. Just like that, when we look at something and it is very tall in height, we use the word lofty. Lofty means very tall in height. And the last one, embroidered. Embroidered means when something is decorated with colorful things, so it is described with the word embroidered. So these were just a few words from the list. Now you have to complete the rest of the words from the list and write them into the respective correct column. Your homework for today is to complete these exercises: exercise I, page number 43, and the previous exercise, exercise H in your book. I will see you in the next class. Until then, take care and Allah Hafiz.